What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and if you are, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam whatsoever. You're gonna get punched in the face by an angry elf from Santa's workshop that's gonna come up to you and say, did you make the joke about Romeo and Juliet? So I would press the like button. Real talk though, guys, today I have a story time for you about the time a couple of kids just really got one over on their school bully by convincing him to drink laxatives, which is honestly just a fat W. I genuinely do not understand how you could ever consider this an L, and yeah, it should be a pretty fun video, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
I'm in the streets like it's Tokyo. Girls on me everywhere I go. I'm driving crazy.
Alright, so personally, I never really had any, bullies. Like, I had people who would try to mess with me and whatnot, but I never had anybody who would day in and day out pick on me and, make my life miserable. Maybe that's just because I'm just, built different, and it's impossible for me to be bullied because I have way too much swag. But, the person who sent me in this story, I guess, had somebody at school that would give him problems every single day. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's any problem, making fun of people and whatnot, but if you go out of your way to repeatedly go after the same person every day at school, you're not funny, you're just a little bit of a douche, and, well, not even a little bit, just a big douche. But regardless, this one kid was just picking on him every single day. The person who sent me this right before lunch had a class, and this guy would basically, come up to him, mess with him, dump his lunch out, and he would take his drink every single day. This kid would always have, a red or yellow Gatorade, which, are the most superior flavors of Gatorade. So whenever the bully would, see that, he had a Gatorade, he would just take it from him. He wasn't taking the rest of his lunch, and, I personally thought that bullies, stealing your lunch money or stealing your lunch was something that only happened in movies, but apparently this dude's lunch was just getting yeeted off of him relatively often, and, he was never getting to enjoy that nice, red or yellow Gatorade at lunch. And this goes on for weeks. For weeks, every single day without fail, this guy was picking on him before lunch and taking his drink. So he finally goes home one day and tells his parents, look, here's the situation. This kid keeps on stealing my drinks and I don't know what to do. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't want to report it to the school because I don't want to look like a coward, yada, yada, yada. And sure enough, his mom is like, well, we're going to go tell the school. So they go tell the school, and they call in the bully and the kid. And the school basically is like, all right, tell us what's going on. And the bully denies everything, and unsurprisingly, the school just believes it. They think that this kid made up that he's stealing his Gatorade every day just to get back at him. And I'm gonna be honest, schools are pretty useless when it comes to actually solving bullying. The worst that they're gonna do is tell your bully hey, don't do that, but that's about it. There really isn't much that they're going to do or will do to try to help it. So whatever, the school is basically tough crap, and later that day his bullying is worse because now the kid knows that he tried to snitch. So he takes the kid's entire lunch and is basically you're an idiot, how dare you try to snitch, all that good stuff. And listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a kid and you have bullying problems, tell your parents, okay? But parents out there, if your kid doesn't want you to just call the school and tell them, there's probably a reason why. I don't advocate for taking things into your own hands, obviously. You shouldn't go fight everybody at school giving you a hard time, but at the same time, telling your principal and having a meeting to solve the bullying is never gonna solve the bullying, dude. It's just gonna make everybody think your kid is a snitch. So whatever, the bully is meaner to him that day, and that's when this kid just devises the plan to get back at him and make him stop messing with him and taking his lunch. So he goes home and he tells his mom that he's gonna fight the guy, and his mom is one of those moms that's never ever under any circumstances fight. So she basically tells him if he gets in a fight, he's gonna be in more trouble at home than he would be at school just getting bullied, which is bizarre, but I guess everybody's parenting is different. So he starts trying to think of a way that he can get this dude to just never mess with him again. And that's when he decides that he's gonna put laxatives in the Gatorade that the kid takes every day. So that way when he takes it, he's doing his thing at lunch, he has a very unfortunate surprise. At least I personally consider having to take a laxative-induced poopy at school a terrible surprise. Everybody knows that school bathrooms are one of the most disgusting places on earth. If it came out that coronavirus was secretly started inside of a school bathroom, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'd be yeah, sounds about right. It's pretty disgusting in there. Anyways, he the day before gets this like Miralax from the counter and dumps the entire bottle to the point where it wouldn't taste. Like not the entire bottle, as much as he could where it would still look like Gatorade and have an effect. Cuz like here's the thing that nobody understands about laxatives, and this is how you can tell if somebody's laxative story is, a little bit facetious. Laxatives do have a taste to them. So if you dump like an entire bottle into somebody's water, they're gonna be able to tell. So he does it right and he gets a bigger bottle of Gatorade so he can get more laxatives in without really affecting the look or the taste too much. And sure enough, the next day he goes to school, and the entire day, dude, everybody is like, yo, that's a nice Gatorade bottle. Like, can I have a sip? Can I waterfall it? And he's like, no. And all of his friends are, thinking it's a little bit bizarre that he's being like so defensive of this Gatorade bottle. But sure enough, the period comes where he's gonna get bullied. The bully walks over to him and is like, oh, what'd you bring for me today? Dumps his lunch out on the table and is like, oh, an extra big Gatorade bottle. Guess you knew that I was thirsty today, which is so funny, dude. Like the fact that the bully thought that he was getting an extra present when in reality he was about to get an extra shit in the toilet. Amen. That's some W-matic karma right there. Anyways, the kid like steals his Gatorade and is, oh, whatever, and he drinks it all in the class, like before the class ends. So sure enough, the kid goes about his day. He doesn't really see the bully much, but the next day, the bully walks into class. He doesn't see him for the rest of the day. All he knows is that the kid drank the Gatorade. The next day, the bully walks into class and walks over to him and is like, what did you put in that Gatorade yesterday? And the kid's just sitting there looking at the bully all stupefied. I'm not going to stop because I burped. I'm sorry. He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And the bully's like, dude, I know you did something to it. And the kid looks at him. He's like, why? What happened? What do you think I did to it? And the bully realizes the trap now. You see, he put laxatives in it. But if the bully admits to like crapping his brains out, that's just embarrassing. Like this bully's going to be known as the guy who got punked and had laxatives put in his Gatorade, So the bully's like, yeah, whatever, I guess there was nothing wrong with it, because he starts to realize the problem. In front of all of his friends, he's about to admit that he drank laxatives that were given to him by this little nerdy kid. So sure enough, the bully's like, whatever, dude, like, I guess we're never gonna drink your weird Gatorade anyways if you won't tell me what you did to it. And so him and all of his friends are like, yeah, we're not gonna eat your Gatorade. Yeah, you got him. Which, I mean, kind of the point in the first place. Like, not only do you get revenge by making your bully crap your pants, but on top of that, now he's just not gonna mess with you. Yeah, you really showed me, dude. So the guy is obviously mad. He's like, I know you did something to that Gatorade, but whatever. This is after his friends leave. His friends walk away to go to their seats, and, the kid's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And the bully is just genuinely, like, kind of confused now because the kid is playing dumb. It's not like the kid has started to smile and been like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And the kid just assumed it was the Gatorade, but now the guy is kind of like, I don't know what you're talking about. And the bully is starting to think he legitimately might have just, like, admitted to crapping his pants low-key. Not that he's admitted it, but you know what I'm saying. He just came and asked this kid if something was wrong with his Gatorade, and now he's realizing there might not have actually been anything in the Gatorade. So the kid starts pressing him, trying to ask him, like, what was so weird about it? What happened afterwards? Just trying to bait him into, like, admitting what was up. Sadly, though, he never admitted it. I will say attached to the story was the fact that he did never take his lunch again, so I guess it works. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button, comment down below. If you like the intro song, a link will be in the description if you want to check it out. Get yourself some of the OG Sub Club merch. Use code Scrubby at the G Fuel checkout, and don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys all next time with another video. I'm going to go take some laxatives now, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.